Welcome back to my channel. This is your brother Ugo Austin. I'm back again with another video. This time I brought to you an immigration story, a deportation story. I believe we will learn a lot about immigration system in the UK using this particular story. Twin brothers born in London faces deportation to a Caribbean countries they have never visited in their entire life. Both parents are from the Caribbean islands of Dominican Republic and Grenada, with neither parents with a UK citizenship. This is a typical UK immigration policy where a child born in the UK doesn't have automatic citizenship unless one of the parents is a British citizen. In a situation where neither parents are a citizen, the child takes up the immigration status of their parents. But if the non-British parents manages to be in the UK for a consistent period of 7 years, the European Human Rights Family Law of Article 8 gives the parents the right to make an application to remain in the UK, and the 7-year-old child would become their sponsor. These twin brothers were very unfortunate. Neither their parents nor the children's services who took them at the age of 13 years made this application. This situation now makes them stateless. The twin was taken into care by the social services at the age of 13 when their mother died and their father had returned to Dominican Republic prior before the death of his wife due to their papers. The twin brothers are now 24 and are both sentenced to 6 years in prison for grievous bodily harm crimes when they were 17. And because of this crime, another UK hostile immigration policy comes into play, which makes this twin a victim of circumstance. The Home Office automatically issues a deportation notice to anyone without citizenship who has been convicted of a reasonable serious offense with a sentence of more than 12 months. According to their lawyer, he compared what is happening to the twins to 18th and 19th centuries practice of penal transportation, where convicts were shipped to countries such as Australia. Their lawyer went further to say his clients are British citizens, even though they haven't applied to regularize their status and have served their sentence in a society which apparently believes in rehabilitation and supporting people to reintegrate into the community. The children's services came out to defend themselves. They said they had repeatedly engaged with the twins to allow them apply for immigration status, but neither of the young men signed the documentation that was sent to them, which would have allowed them to process their citizenship. The Home Office, on the other hand, also denied it had issued a deportation order. They went further to say neither of the twins are currently detained under the immigration powers, which is usually the case. But the family lawyer has shown BBC a notice sent to one of the twins, which indicates that the Home Office does really intend to pursue the deportation order. These twins have other siblings. They came out angrily to say that they are ready for Home Office, that the Home Office should be ready to deport 11 of them and not only their twin brothers. A simple immigration mistake most times usually turn out to give you a complex problems. We are in a country, the system persistently creates a law that targets black people. We have a lot of cases. The Windrush generation, these are British citizens as well, but because of their papers were not regularized, they were victims of deportation. They were victims of a lot of hardship. These people, their life was made hell. When you are in a system like this, a country where we have institutional racism, you have to be careful. In other countries, when a child is born, he becomes a citizen of that country. But here in the UK, the case is different. A child born in the UK does not have automatic citizenship. I feel sorry for these kids. So I believe the issue will be resolved. As for the deportation order, the system is there to dictate if you are a British citizen or not. When someone is sentenced to more than 12 months in prison, and that person happens to be a non-British citizen. When that person comes out of prison, automatically the person will be issued a deportation notice, and the Home Office will detain that person and put that person on the next available flight. They have a case when they said the twins are not actually detained. So apparently maybe the letter was sent to them on default or in error. That doesn't mean that the Home Office will follow through to that deportation order, because this issue will really backfire on them. The other siblings, they've basically started a petition to notify the house of what is going on in their family. When they've accumulated about 10,000 signatures, now the house will debate their case. I believe the Home Office will automatically issue them with the British passport. Another thing, when your child is not raised by you, and you left your child to be raised by children's services here in the Western world, is always the case. The children turn out to be rascals because no one looks after them. But in general, kids taken away from their parents and raised by the state turns out to be rascal. They are always stubborn. They are always very stubborn. And this is a typical case of what happens in a system where government takes kids from their parents. No one teaches them what is right and what is wrong. So now these ones are fighting, giving people a lot of wounds. What is your take on this heartbreaking story of these twins? Leave your comments below. Please share, like, and subscribe. See you on my next video. Thanks. Peace.